In one of TDX's biggest updates, they had a battle pass that contained mostly skins with power-ups and emotes. So after spending years, I completed the battle pass. So I'm gonna rate every single item in the battle pass, with S being peak and F being trash. Starting with 1,250 gold isn't gonna get you much, so you can only buy a couple crates. Overall F tier since it's tier 9 in the battle pass. 50,000 XP. This isn't gonna get you much unless you're a really low level, and even then it's not gonna get you a lot of levels. But if you're a high level, it's gonna get you like 1. I'll give this one an F tier.
Strike Force moving out.
The Striker Rush power-up spawns 3 APC strikers, each dealing a whopping 0 damage but 800 health. I'll give this a D tier since it's more for early game / mid game. The Rave emote you get on tier 6. Personally, I don't really like it. It's decent. I'll give this one a D tier.
Tactical nuke incoming!
The Fragger Grenadier skin is a good skin. I just don't really like it. I don't use Grenadier often. The bottom half is just green. It makes it feel a little boring, but I do like the C4 at the top pack. I'll give this one a C tier. The Crowd Blaster skin's a good skin. I like both paths. The thing is though, no one's really gonna be using Crowd Blaster often, but I can see why people like it, so I'm gonna give it a C tier. Okay, so the context behind this emote is that there's an April Fool's Tower in Tower Battles that is called Sitting Soldier, so that's what the emote's based off of. But if you didn't know, then the emote feels kind of random, so I'll give this one a C tier.
Destroy the weak!
Alright, so my problem with the skin is the face, and it feels kind of bland. Because the color, it's just white, and like each upgrade is really nothing. With the regular commander, it feels much more like OG, and it's supposed to be like that. But the voice lines are something I really like. So that's why I'm putting this one in B tier. So once again, another bland skin. I don't know why it feels very rushed. It's really the same thing over and over. Especially for level 4. It's literally, they just made one thing different with made it blue. But the last level actually looks good. I don't know why they didn't make the color scheme that level. The only thing I really like about each level is the pilot of the Z. I'm giving this one a B tier. Okay, so this skin is an amazing skin, don't get me wrong, and I'll be using it, but my problem is the bottom half of level 4 is the exact same thing as level 5, just the trees have ridges. Oh, and I like the custom boxes. B tier. This skin is the definition of a well-designed skin. I love the details on the spawner base itself. My problem is each path has one type of striker vehicle, and that's where it gets boring, because every time they just add a different gun. You have Commander with a striker ability, the power-up, and now both paths have a single strike. And I like the pilot of each vehicle, like high B tier skin. So now I'm just doing a speed round. Golden Scout A tier, Barracks A tier, Railgunner A tier, Golden Z A tier, and Slammer A tier. I put all these in A tier because I like the detail, I like both paths, and they're usable. People are gonna be using them.
Destroy the weak!
This skin is amazing. This is what GTA Commander should have been. For me, I think it's the color scheme, the hair, and the voice lines that made it skin.
Rally for the GDA!
S tier skin. Same reasonings as a substitute commander. I love the skin design. Everything looks so detailed. And also it looks like the original Tower Battles Lifeguard Commander. S tier skin. The Z Tower from Tower Battles is an amazing tower. The Zeds are basically Armored Factory before nerf, but the problem is that each level, it isn't really balanced well, but level 5 is where it gets insane, because 2500 DPS, 10,000 health. Tower will probably be a B tier once it gets nerfed after the event, but it's an S tier right now. Amazing tower. The damage buff and the range buff are very good. The only problem is it doesn't stick to the OG style where it gives a reload buff, but obviously EDJ does that. The abilities that the commander gets also are very good. The call alarm is probably the best one. Airstrike is probably the second best one. But overall, S tier tower. S tier tower. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
No one
I'm
that
too
walks
tired
this
for
street
this.
is sober. All
I tried to write you a